What's going on, man? I'm a lot late tonight. Not a little bit, but had to take care of family business, man. It came up, man. Unexpected stuff. But here to do the live feed if anybody is still up, man. Still up. Still a few people in here. Trying to add somebody on my live feed. How y'all doing? I see I got a few viewers. Not sure if y'all in the room now. Trying to pull up a few things here. Let me see. See, I got 6 viewers. I'm trying to pull up, see who's all here. I'm trying to do that with my phone, y'all. So just kind of bear with me, man. I'm still heading next to this thing. Getting it together. All right. Let's see. All right, now I can see. I see you in here, Jay, and Ray G. I sent you the invite. Invite. I don't know if you got it, Jay. I sent you the invite though. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, man. If y'all can hear me, type yes in there. I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. Like we got 10 people in this joint. People in the joint, 8 people. I'm losing the crowd, man. I'm late, man. I'm losing the crowd. Crowd ain't trying to help, man. Holler. Dre saying, call me. I just sent you an invite, man. I don't know what's going on. Just sent you one. Just sent another one, man. BK on the check, man. What's up, BK? What's happening with you, man? What's up, Mr. Edgar? What's going on, man? I'm sorry late tonight, fella. After family business, I had to take care of it, man. Yeah, I got my 2 boys for the summer, man, so, you know, it just throw my timing and everything off, man. It look like Dre is in there. What's going on, Dre? Can y'all hear me, man? If y'all can hear me, put yes in there, man.
I'm still eating, dog. I'm coming, dog.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I was still eating. I'm coming.
It's early in California. Shit, California, man, you in the place to be, bro. You're in the place to be, man. I gotta get up on that west side, man. See what they hitting like. West side. What you doing over there, Dre? Hey, everybody trying to get it together tonight, man. You know what I mean? It just seemed like Saturday versus Sunday. I'm still not sure if the people in the chat can hear me. Okay, we can hear you. All right, that's what's up.
What's going on, family?
Nothing much, man. Trying to raise these boys, man. Like I tell people, I had to give my hats off single mother. We talk that shit, but hey, they do some work, man. Raising these boys, it's hard, man. It's hard, man.
Wait.
It's real hard, man.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, you know how it is. You got an older one, a little one, and you know they want to compete for the spot, for the attention, and you know they have a little tendency to be jealous of the next one, and you got to satisfy everybody. It's crazy, man.
Hey. Gotta love the kids, man.
Gotta love the kids, man. You gotta take care of their home first before you go out here doing these strange things for change, you know.
Right. What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat room. What up, J Kills? Edgar. What up, BKG? I see you up in there. What's going on?
Yeah, give a shout out to your page on the live feed, man.
Oh, my page is Drees TV, or just simply type in Dre Hart, Drehart. You'll be able to see my little travel vlogs and things of that nature.
Yeah, I put it in the description after the video loads up, but the night topic, man, is what things will get you and may get you in trouble when traveling. And another topic is don't overspend when traveling. So the reason why these subjects came up, and you know, I only talk about stuff that I hear about or I know about. I only try to speak on facts. I don't try to speak on something I don't know about. If I don't know about it, then I ask somebody. You know what I'm saying? So these topics, like I said, they came up. You know, I won't say who said what, but basically, so I kind of want to deal with the overspending part first. You know, and it kind of goes together, really. Like, you know, if you traveling, my thing is the number one thing is you have to understand the value of the dollar in the country you're traveling to. You know, you have to know basically what the ratio what kind of ratio you gonna get, how your money gonna turn over. Give you an example, like $100 in the U.S. is $100, but $100 in Canada is like $80. So
right.
you have to understand that money, and then I want to say in Europe it's even less. So you have to understand the money value when you're traveling places. You know, you don't want to overpay. That's like you going to Red Lobsters for dinner, and your dinner you're supposed to have a 2 for $20, but they charge you 2 for $40. Like it's nothing cool about paying too much. It ain't about how much money you got, how much you make. It ain't about that. It's just about the principle of you paying the going rate of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's anything. We talking on a general level. You know, so I just want to touch on these subjects right here. But what's your opening thoughts on that?
Well, in my travels, I never really got a chance to overspend because I ended up with certain issues happening early on, you know, as far as money is concerned. But overspending, you just got to go out there with your mind on your budget. If you don't do that, you go out there and throw too much money over here, don't have no money to do anything else. But you're not really, you gotta look at how much you would be spending it in America. Like if you would be spending $100 a day if you were visiting somewhere else in America, $100 a day here is like 60 to 75 is the sewer, maybe less. But you're not spending as much on a daily basis, so you come out here with a little budget and you're just fine. Say at like maybe $50 to $60 a day, unless you super tricking man or something. And that budget shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, man. I mean, that's the thing. You gotta set a budget. Like, I mean, if you're a guy, you make X, Y, Z, and you used to spending more than the next guy, that's fine. But still set a budget. Don't blow the top off of something unnecessary. Like, to give you an example, like if you go to Red Lobster, your bill is $100. You tip 15%. If you want to take it up to 20, 30%, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But don't go in there like just throwing the money up like it's crazy, man, because it messes it up for the guy. It messes it up for the guys that, you know what I'm saying, is just trying to, have a good time and, still do other things, you know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna tell a man what to do with his money. I'm just giving out my opinion. So y'all don't take it the wrong way now. This is all opinion. It's not facts. So, y'all take it for what it's worth to y'all. But yeah, man, it was an incident that happened Saturday. It's a sewer, man. It was some guys in the club. Man, I don't know these guys. I know some guys that saw these guys. These guys was throwing money up in the club, in a regular damn club, man. And to me, that touches my other subject. When I was talking about things that can get you in trouble when traveling. Because the reason why I say that, you go in the club doing that. The sewer is a small town, or wherever you're going. If you're going to Columbia, you got people that come in the club just to watch who got the money. You know what I'm saying? So you never know, man. These cats can follow you. They can put the police on your trail. You can get shut down. I mean, the girls can set you up. I mean, you just invite trouble, man, when you try to, take that. Yeah, that's it. When you try to stunt. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's just like, I don't want to use people as an example, but if you look at the news, you look at what's going on in America, you got a lot of people get robbed and shot and killed, but they walking around with $10,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 in bags and stuff like that, man. I'm not saying you should get killed if you carry money around, but what I'm saying is you making yourself a target. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Especially if you're traveling. I mean, the mafioso boys, they know you don't got no gun. They know you ain't got no knife. I mean, most likely he ain't got no knife. And if you do get caught with a weapon, they're going to put you under the jail. You know what I'm saying? So why travel like that? Why do that? You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on guys throwing money up in the club?
Well, they'll first off, I hope they don't get mad if I take some. So they can throw up all the money they want. As long as them niggas don't come around behind me behind no money. We good. They to each his own. But if something happened to you, hey, you just gonna have to throw some more money, I guess. Or somebody just have to do that.
Okay, that's Jay right there. He was a first time Sasua visitor. He's actually still down there. You can introduce yourself, man. You with me, Jay? Are you Jay? You there? I can see. Jay, are you there? Yeah.
What up? I see you.
What's up, man? What's going on?
I'm chilling, man. I'm here with a couple of Sasua veterans, man. You know, good buddies, good dudes from the States. You know what I mean? You know how we do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, how's Sasua treating you, man?
Sasua's great, man. First time here, man. I'm having a ball, man. I'm one of them dudes that overspent. I leave tomorrow, but I at least got enough to get home. So I guess I didn't really overspend.
Yeah, well, you know, me and you had a conversation since you put it out there. I really don't think you overspent. I think you did good because I mean, the amount of days you was out there, I mean, you did really well.
The 10 days, I bought a light set. You know what I'm saying? I figured 100 a day should do me, you know what I mean? But the first couple of days, like a kid in the candy store, overspending a little bit, so I had to balance it out. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's expected. I mean, that's expected. Your first few days, I mean, your budget gonna be messed up, but you balanced it out. I mean, I talked to you about the numbers, so I know. I mean, I know people do that in 2 days. So what you did in what 12 days, 16 days? I mean, you did well, man.
10 days of fun, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. More brothers need to get out here, though. That's what I'm gonna say, man. Like, you really need to get out here, man. Stop playing around.
Yeah. So, did you witness guys down there overspending or doing stuff like putting themselves in positions where you felt like they was asking for trouble?
Not really, man, because one, I'm not watching motherfuckers' pockets and what they really do. But, you know, I seen a couple of brothers coming back and forth through the resort with like 4 or 5 picks at a time. I mean, they might be balling, so that might not be overspending to them. So a hard-working brother like me and 9 to 5, you know, that's something different. But, you know, these dudes come out here with different bags, so they come out here to blow money and have a good time. So I ain't mad at them, you know what I mean? As long as they make it home, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
He got 3 11. He's put in 3 bands. Lose a draw.
Dre, what's good, boy?
Nothing much. Chilling. What's happening, man?
I'm trying to get like you, man. I'm trying to see the planet, man. You know what I mean? This is my first step out the matrix, so I'm trying to do big things like y'all guys, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my shit together here so I can keep on flying out the matrix. Shit. I was talking with my people here about some business opportunities and
49.
give it a year or two, it's about to go down.
Yeah. Like, okay, I'm gonna start reading some of these comments. You see, I know I had some people email me about some questions, but I don't see too many people answer questions. I think a lot of the guys in the room now, a lot of vets and stuff. If anybody got any questions or concerns, just put them up in the room. But I see some. Ken says it's a learning curve, and let's see. Why don't you have a super chat? Bro? Hey, I'll have a super chat because I gotta have 1,000 subscribers, man. It's hard to get a like out of some people, man. I'm just trying to get a like a share. I mean, if everybody that subscribed to me now, if they share it on their social media or whatever, then I could make it to 1,000. But I do have a donation link in my on my YouTube. But right now, man, my concern is just putting good information out there.
Hold on for a second.
So that's
I'm trying to hook up the speaker.
Now, I mean, I'm not setting this up to like pay my bills, you know. So, but hey, down the road, if it
The saying is connected though, right?
Huh?
You hear it?
What's up, Jake? Roy Star in the building. What's up, Roy Star?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Now I'm just trying to see what the fellas are saying in the room. Fellas, when was your first time?
I didn't want to shoot though.
All right. No, but it seems like everybody in the room is pretty much good old vets and stuff, man. So, hey Jay, so I want to pick your brain, man. So what's the worst thing about Sasua, man? In your mind?
The worst? Oh,
having some technical difficulties. Give me a second, brothers.
Well, the worst for me was the briberies and shit. You know, once I got over that.
The robbery?
Briberies, you know, with the police and shit.
Hey, well, let me ask you a question. If you had a whole bunch of money with you that night when that incident happened, what you think you could have did?
I could have lost it all. That's what I could have did.
You could have lost it all?
Yep.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you move down there and you move in different cities, man, you don't want to put yourself out there for something like that. Like, you don't mind losing, you know, 50 or 100 bucks, but you walking around with 2,000 or 3,000 in your pocket, ready to throw it up at the club, and then you get got on the way or something like that, man, that ain't no good luck, man. That ain't no good luck. I mean, it's just my opinion, man. Like I said, I can't tell nobody what to do, but it is what it is, man.
Oh, somebody.
Jay, you got a bad connection, man. Brother Jay, you gotta get him some Wi-Fi, man.
Mental Visions, what's happening, Mental? How's suicide?
VK said the worst thing about Sasua is they are money hungry. I mean, but I'm gonna respond to that, and then I want you to respond, Drake. Now, my opinion on that is, them being hungry is a good thing, and them being hungry is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if they wasn't hungry, then we might not be here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, the world might not respond to you like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take the good with the bad on that one. Shit. Jay, you back with us? But Dre, what you want to respond on the good and the bad? I mean, as far as them being hungry.
Oh, well, they definitely hungry. When they walk up on you like that, they definitely hungry. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you know, I'm just happy that, you know, it's happening in Sasua like that, and, you know, because if you take the women from Sasua, those women from Sasua, and bring them to like New Orleans, oh, you have a whole new culture in the street out there. You know.
Yeah.
But they're very aggressive for one. You know, it got to a point with me where I got tired of they kept on walking up to me and shit, you know. But they're very aggressive out there.
This brother says, he called a third world country money hungry. If they weren't Seward would be if they weren't Seward, it would be Miami and not with the church. I mean, I understand where you come from with that. I mean, you're right about that. Another brother say, no scooters. Don't rent no scooter. I mean, I see guys, they love scooters. Me personally, I'll never get on a scooter in America, or definitely not over there. That's one thing they don't talk.
Shit, I was loving the scooter. I was digging riding the scooters, man.
You like it?
Yeah, they had a dude got his head bust the other day driving them. Chick had to put on mine. She got a video of the man. I don't know how it happened, but he fell off the scooter and it looked like the bike must have fell on him. And that's how he was up out of here without further notice.
It's so small though. You don't need a scooter out here though. You can walk the whole strip though. Pretty much where the action is back and forth. To me, I like walking, so I don't think you really need a scooter out here. To be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think some people just like riding it and catching the breeze and going around and just enjoying that bike life a little bit out there. But that's dangerous, man. They got hella potholes and stuff, man.
Right.
Man, you hit, if you don't really know what you're doing, you hit a pothole, man. Fell off of that thing, man.
Hey yo, I'm gonna put on my man from Cali, yo. You've been out here a few times. He give you a little bit of his experience, all right? Hold on.
All right, tell him keep it PG, man. Keep it a little PG.
Yeah, I like renting the mopeds because for one, I don't have to ride on the motor concho, and that's like 100 pesos every time you go somewhere. So that cut down on me paying them for the motor conchos to get around. So I save money that way. Plus, if I pick up a chick or whatever, she could always get on the back, and then I could take her to my hotel or whatever. It's more convenient that way.
Yeah. So what you doing in the rain?
You know what? Actually, I ride them in the rain too, unless if it's not raining too hard.
What's the difference between rain in a tropical country and torrential downpour? Ain't nobody going nowhere in torrential downpour. But if it's just drizzling, it's gonna be a sun shower. It's gonna be raining for a second, and then next thing you know, it's gonna be the sun, fun in the sun, same day. Maybe a couple minutes. It rain out here. That's it.
All right, this guy saying his homie crashed one, and the owner demanded to hold his passport until he paid $6,000 in American money.
First of all, you never leave your passport with anybody. If they want anything, they can get a copy of it, but I've never left my passport with them. I let them see my driver license. They can copy whatever they want down, but they're never getting my passport. And if you do crash them, they want an arm and a leg for them. That's the liability you take when you rent them, either hitting somebody or getting into an accident. So that's something that you really want to avoid, is hitting somebody or accident. But this other guy where I rent my scooter from, he for the insurance, he said if something happened to it, he just want 3,000 pesos. So it also depends on who you're dealing with when you're renting a scooter.
That's right, man. You right about that. Roy say you should have medical insurance if you rent a scooter. You better have medical insurance. You rent a scooter. in America, any damn well. Where I broke my
Yeah,
arm on a damn dirt bike when I was young, so I know you gotta have some insurance. That's for sure.
it's more risky when you rent a car though. So I used to rent the cars, but then that's a big problem. So now I just rent the mopeds. I just rent those, just like I said, when I want to get around real quick, or
You get shake down on the motorcycle, right?
or they'll try to shake you down anywhere. But you know that too, you got to have at least 1,000 pesos on you just to give it to them.
Yeah. So Jay, how do I mean Dre Hart, so how you deal with your passport and issues like that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was in sewer, I walked around with my passport mostly at night, but mostly in the daytime. You know, if I saw it on the way out the door, I picked it up with me.
Hey, I feel you on that, man, but I try not to do that because I know a lot of times, like to get my money exchanged, I go to the little bank place and they want to see your passport. Sometimes I end up getting it taken back to the villa or whatever, but I try to just keep a copy with me. You know what I mean?
Only when you go to they ask for the copy of your passport.
That's the only way you can get out of the country, so you gotta keep that motherfucker somewhere safe.
Yeah, I keep my passport in the safe, man, the whole time. All my valuables go in the safe. That's it. Lock the key. I got the key. That's it. And I sleep with it.
Now, I heard of some instances where guys, you know, they safe might have got broken into situations too. So y'all have to be mindful of that too. But I mean,
that's why I got the safe. They got the combination, and then they got the key. If somebody got the key, they could always go into it. So you want to have the key. So I got the key. I'm the only one could go into it.
Yeah.
They got the code. You got your code, and then they got the general code on there where they can get into they can open it back up.
I'm sure all it takes is somebody who not working here no more to tell somebody else who used to.
Yeah, the default code and shit. Yeah, they got the default code.
Well, they probably selling that shit on the strip pretty good too. Like.
Hey, another thing, man. I got pulled over one time, and I had copies of my ID, my driver license, my passport. So this police is like, "Yo, give me your ID." I'm like, I'm showing him all this paper copies, and he's like, "No, I need real ID. Basically, I need a legit ID." So long story short, man, I ended up having to get him 500 pesos, man. This guy was just to the max, man. He was just like, "Nah, this ain't no ID. This is paper." Man, he was just trying to find a reason to get some money out of me, man.
Give him that 500 pesos, regardless. You're gonna have to give him the 500 pesos, regardless.
I feel like if you walk in the street, you don't need your ID for nothing. Only if you're driving, you need your ID because you need your driver's license. Other than that, you don't need to have any form of documentation on you. Police stop you. I done got stopped by the police outside because I like I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York. I'm Brooklyn. I'm staying at this. You tell them what hotel you staying at, what room you staying at. That's just as good as ID out here. And they, you know what I mean? Like they won't give you that much hassle. Like you need your ID only if you're driving. You know, they make sure you have that.
But then, like sometimes police they want you to handle something, like some paperwork. So then when you slide in the money, you slide in like that. So they don't look like you just handing in some money. They look like they actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? So they want to see, oh yeah, where the paperwork at, and then they like give you the paperwork back, and then like slide me the 500. You know what I'm saying? Under the paperwork.
Yeah, that's true, man. It's all kind of stories, man, out there about the cops in DR. But I mean, my experience in Colombia, man, I didn't have no problem with the cops, man. Like they ID me one time at one spot I was at, they didn't give me no problems, man. It's a little different in DR, though.
Yeah, I had to pay 1,000 pesos, but I was glad though. I'm like, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You be something
Here, and I'm gone, man. I wanted to give him 500 more, like, but I just fuck it. I'm out.
Yeah.
The only way I really do overspend when they come to places like this is if they don't negotiate the price with the girl beforehand, they can get got at the end of the night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go in there and don't say in the beginning it's this, she can say this at the end. You already done did what you did, so now you in a situation.
Right.
You gotta pay to play, and you don't already played, and you ain't paid yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because if she got a cop, I pay the cop, they'll still pay.
Yeah, that's true, man. You gotta
You gotta give it. And they'll get you 300
Yeah.
for one go round. 300.
Did you say 300?
Yeah. He said 300, yes.
Oh,
He said 300.
You can hear me?
US, I think I called the cops myself and pay them. Pay them
Exactly.
100. It'd be cheaper out paying the police.
You gotta make sure you
I think I get a better deal with the police showing up. But anyhow, Dre, what's your inputs on anything else? Yeah, brother could really get caught up and get in some trouble, man. Like traveling, what's your thoughts, Dre?
Oh man, look, shit. Well, I got by them hoes when I was out there. You know, but they were real smooth with it. You did. So I just had to play that off and up that extra 100 so I don't get the police on me. It was 3 of them. So fuck, might well go ahead on up that 100. I got 3 of them going to the police on me. Shit, and then that was at my house. That wasn't when I was walking up the street. That was at my house. Them motherfuckers come to my house, they might take everything in the house. So, make sure you negotiate all your prices on what you plan on doing with them before you leave. Because if you don't, you get out to the house. You get out there and
I was taking to at a supermarket, and I convinced her to come over to the spot. But she wanted 2,000 pesos, so I'm like, yo, listen, I'll give you 1,000 now, and maybe I'll give you another 1,000. So the deal went down, and she kept pressing me for the 1,000 the next day, and I kind of, got my way out of that. But she wasn't on it that hard, so she let me live.
For as things not to do in Sasua, one thing you better not do is fuck around and run into the wrong person looking for weed. And what happened was I had got my weed from these 3 chicks. So I said, y'all come through. I roll up and let y'all have one, let y'all go about y'all business. Yet when they cross your door sill, everybody else on the planet got it in their mind, y'all fucking. So that's why I fucked up, number 1 right there. So as soon as we get in the house, the bitch say, hey, weed illegal, right? I like, oh, so you gonna buy the weed? Yeah, she got me. That's why I say you better play me smooth like a motherfucker. But, they could have went to them people on me then. So I said, you know what? Well, I'm glad y'all said that. So let me go ahead on and break y'all off now and get y'all the fuck on up out of here. But anything you plan on doing, make sure you negotiate that before you leave that spot. Because
That's a fact. I always hear that. That's the truth, though. That's a fact.
and even when you do negotiate it, when they cross that door here, they can walk out and say anything. You going to jail because you the gringo. You getting bribed because you the gringo. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, definitely don't do 3 bitches at the same time like I did. Don't do that. So, you know, but definitely make sure you negotiate what you paying and what you plan on doing for what you paying. You get them 2 out of the way, y'all go on the moon. Just make sure you get that right before you leave from wherever y'all at.
I want to touch on one thing. I kind of made a mistake. I broke the rules and I brought sand to the beach because, you know, I met girls online before I came out there, and I had one meeting in Santo Domingo, and she stayed with me for 4 days, and I had one come from Puerto Plata, and she stayed for 2 days. You know, so I had one for 4 days and one for 2 days, and then I was just doing the local chicas for the rest. But you know, I kind of regretted having that point for 4 days because I seen so much down here that people told me that it was gonna happen. Like, yo, you're gonna see some shit down here, boy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I made that mistake. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, still a good deal.
Oh yeah. When y'all going back, bro?
I told you, Jay.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. But shorty, the first chick that came through, she only wanted an old iPhone 6, which costed me $200. She was gonna stay with me the whole 10 days. I'm like, nah, ma. Listen, after 4 days, I'm good. I wore that out, like I'm good. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, when I came home, the next chick wasn't that good, so I was kind of like, damn, I did make a little mistake. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is that online? Like people can see that?
Yeah, man, that's one thing, man. You know, like you say, man, you just never know how that next one's gonna be, man. So you gotta try to keep a balance. You definitely wanna keep a good rapport. Next time you come,
that's a fact. That's why when I get home, I'm gonna look out for some of these shit here and there because I do want to see them when I come back. But you know, I ain't gonna get too crazy. I ain't gonna be sending them hundreds, send them little people here and there. That shit ain't gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? Just to make sure.
So you gonna be the Western Union Poppy? That's what you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Western Union Poppy. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it ain't gonna be nothing crazy though. You know what I mean?
Don't even start that shit.
Hey man, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's gonna start off with you being nice, and it's gonna end with them trying to take advantage of you. I'm gonna tell you, it's hard in the beginning.
I'm from New York. I'm from the city that never sleeps. We used to all that type of shit, bro. You know what I mean? I'm sending them money out of generosity. Not that they playing me or I love you more. Fuck all that. Excuse my language, but you know, it's just about me being nice and I'm the person I am. And I know it's hard out here for them chicks. So, you know what I mean? If I get a few pennies, I send it their way. It ain't gonna kill me. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at that.
Like other people can see that too?
Not everybody though. You want to get on? Yo, my man he got some things. Hold on, Rich. My man, another Sasua veteran like yourself. Hold on.
Be banging from you every day with that shit, man.
Now, what all I gotta say is to cut the cost of everything, a lot of times before you come out of the town, I stop at maybe like a Rainbows or Shoppers World, something like that, the leggings and all that. It costs $3.99 at Rainbows. Out here, a pair of leggings go for about 1,000 pesos. That's $20 all the way around the board. You made a $17 profit off a pair of pants. You see what I'm saying? So they looking at it a little differently. If you got a pair of leggings for them and some underwear, they looking at the situation a little bit differently. So you save a little bit of money, and you go. I'm like literally, you run into Rainbows and get a gang of stuff. You know, a dozen of socks, a dozen of panties, and split it up two for each. You know, you done spent $60 collectively, but each piece of each thing they get, with different giving each girl a different article of clothing or whatever. You come out paying a lot cheaper because now you're only giving them a little tip or something if you want to. You don't even give them nothing. They ecstatic off of the new fit alone.
Hey, that's a good game right there. And I seen a guy get some girls. Like he brought some real nice weave and stuff for these girls down there, and I think he was paying like maybe $15, $17 a bundle, and he was basically doing the swap-a-roo with the weave, man. And he was like, yo, they was putting out some good work for the
I'm telling you, it's a lot of other things too that they really like the portable speakers and stuff. We get those out in the city for like maybe like $5, $4. Portable speakers go out here for about $30 at the least, like about 2,500 pesos. You know what I mean? How much is that? It's $45, right? You know, like on the Bluetooth speakers, $50 for the Bluetooth speaker that you can get for $5. You just made a $40 profit on a speaker. Now you give them that $5 speaker, they'll lose their mind. Oh, I can have this when you leave. It's a disposable speaker. Yes, you can have that. it's a disposable speaker. Of course, you can have it.
Yeah, no cat put me up on some game too, man. I never done it personally, but like he goes to like places in the U.S. Like when you go to these little stores, you can buy these little small dresses, little cheap dresses for like $5 or $6. And you take a few of them to the ones you kind of deal with a little bit or whatever, or you give to a new one. And man, that little $5, $6 dress, and she'll just give you the right time. You know what I mean? It's just that little small stuff, man. That'll make a female just do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Just doing that to my boys before they got on this. I'm like, yo, I got a little outfit in there, just in case outfit. I see something that I think will look good in. Oh yeah. Oh, and I got this for you. Hold on. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like something you ain't seen out here before, because you got to remember, we in New York and we in the States, we get all the different styles before they even get them out here. They getting all the maybe 2 years ago style they getting out here now. It's just getting out here to the stores because it don't, you know what I mean? It's recalled and overhauled in the States because all the new stuff keep coming out. So by the time they get to all the little shoppers roll and the Rainbows and stuff like that, it's way out of date. And you're getting it for the cheap. Where as opposed to, like, once again, it's a female market for clothing out here. There's more female than guys. So all of their stuff is way more expensive.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, man, y'all subscribers or what, man? All y'all over there, man. I hope y'all subscribing and liking my page. Hey Jay, you got all the veterans over there, man. I hope you send them my way so I can get a subscription.
I definitely subscribe. Let me know.
Y'all also subscribe to Dre Hart page too, man. He's the other guy on here. His name is Dre Hart, and his channel is Dre's TV. So y'all subscribe. Oh. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to put together. Dre is actually putting together a trip to Colombia, man. And so y'all fellas need to stay tuned to his channel. Y'all get the information and everything. But we gotta move past the sewer now. We gotta graduate to bigger things, man.
Colombia is definitely where it's at. And Costa Rica is really dope too. I tell you, the only thing about Costa Rica is you don't want to take no drugs with you. No weed anyway. Because I know a lot of people that bring weed with them to DR and they don't have a problem, so they feel like, when you're in another country, you can just tuck a little bit of weed and bring it with you. It's not the same when you're going into Costa Rica. They are checking thoroughly once you touch the island. It's like coming into the customs through JFK. They're gonna mess with you. Costa Rica is not a game. If you come through DR and you got a little bit of weed on you and the guy catch you, he gonna tell you, "Hey, Poppy, give me something." That's it. You know what I mean? You're gonna walk away with your weed and maybe $40 left with you. But at the same time, you're walking away with your freedom. They stopped my boy in Costa Rica, and he came through, and he got a hit on I'm not even talking, maybe about an ounce of bud, and then when they checked him, he had oils and pens and his grinder and shit in his bag. But you know what I mean? He had, once they seen he had, they took him out, and then they took him to a whole nother holding area in the airport, and because it's like you gotta be on whatever, like U.S. soil for a little bit. It's still whatever the airport, the international grounds in the airport, and then they shipped his back to Miami. You know what I mean? That beautiful man, and told him he couldn't come back to Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Miami a joke, man.
Like that was, like
he just got kicked off the country.
Yeah, so that was the best. That was the best thing. And be glad he,
That's like a warning.
Yeah. So, you think about Costa Rica. Other than that, I mean, it's a third world country, but you can get anything you want out there.
Yeah,
so I mean, if you find the right people, you can get what you're looking for. So don't bring that with you. It's not as bad as other places. So Costa Rica is great. Colombia, I haven't
take nothing.
No, I would definitely.
That's no one way to get yourself in trouble going to another country. That ain't even worth it, man.
Be away.
Yeah. No.
Western Union. You can't.
That's definitely not worth it. Bringing something in, man. You can get in trouble with it before you even leave, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not worth it, man. That's not worth it, man. Not for the chances you take. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that, Dre?
You'll end up overspending if you get some bad marijuana too. Because if you go looking for some weed and they try to sell you some bullshit, you'll end up overspending. Just imagine spending $50 for 2 nickel bags.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, Dre?
You gotta find your plug. You gotta find your good plug. That's what I did. I found my plug, got to Medellin, got to the penthouse, gave her a certain time with a man. She came through. I had her come through, with some of her friends so she don't get all scared and stuff like that. And one thing that I made sure I did do, I let her hit the weed first to make sure she wouldn't give me no bullshit. And some I smoke, I fuck around and fall out. But for $30, man, look, man, I got about 22 joints that was about the size of my pinky. All of them bitches was fucking huge.
Yeah, they said the capital of the planet, Colombia. I can't wait. Colombia in October.
October what?
I don't know yet. I'm looking right now because I'm coming back in DR as well in October. Right, my birthday month, and I'm a globetrotter, so I don't know. I'll probably do like 3-4 days over there, 3-4 days in So I'm trying to work it out. I know it's gonna be a difficult week though, because my birthday is exactly what I'm doing, more than likely, you know, at the end of August, I like to book my stuff like a month in advance. But sometimes I book flights earlier in advance, and then when I go look again, it's cheaper, and I don't understand it, and that always irritates me.
Yeah.
So I probably I that's like my breaking point. I wait for like a month before I cop my ticket. If you try to be proactive and say, yeah, I'm gonna cop it from 3 months from now, and then a month before the day the event, it's what it's $200 cheaper.
Right.
I mean, I heard some of it just kind of far away from the mic. But did you say you was a gold trotter, man?
Yeah, definitely. Not a Harlem Globetrotter. I'm a Brooklyn Globetrotter.
Oh, okay.
I've been all over the world.
Oh, okay. So is that another basketball team like Gold Trotters? Or what's the deal?
Oh, no. I'm just saying that's how much I travel. Like everybody thinks me Gold Trotter.
Hey man, I'm a little tired over here, man. You know, you gotta break it down for me, man.
It's not good. I don't know. I'm from New York, so it always sounds like we kicking slang or something like that. But that's just, I guess,
Hey, that's what's up. We'll start using that. Yeah, man, I'm a gold trotter, a globe trotter.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. This last month alone, I left. I was up in British Columbia. I was in Toronto. Then I went to Seattle, and from Seattle I came out here. So I've been all over just within the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I made sure I cleaned my house before I left. You know, it's gonna feel like walking into a clean crib after you just came off of vacation. Oh my God.
That's what's up. Yeah, man.
I cleaned up hard too because I was expecting this girl to come over and she didn't come like the I asked him about Cartagena. Did he go to Cartagena? Where in Colombia did you go? You go to Cartagena? Cartagena.
I'm trying to go to
Medellin, right?
November. I'm trying to go to Cartagena in November and Medellin.
In November, that's November coming. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What's the date?
If y'all definitely going in November, I could push my trip to Colombia to November and just come to DR.
Well, there it is. Look, we leave in November 8th to the 13th.
All right. Y'all got me in. That sounds like a plan.
All right. Hey, hit my messenger up at August Hart, bro. Just hit my messenger up. Or just hit me up on my email.
Yeah, no, I'm my boy. Once he get back, he gonna set me up. Everything. He gonna let me know.
All right.
Because he was saying that his vacation is in November as well. So yeah, we looking into.
See if y'all want to tag us. See if you want to tag along in. Shit. More the merrier.
Yeah, no, definitely. That sound like the play. That sound like the play, and some fries.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That way I save money because I always like to do it up for my birthday, but I'll save some money. I could do Vegas or something, probably make something for my birthday. That's always a good play. So I'll try that as well. So I might get, you know what I mean? Like I said, cut that trip short because that's just spending money. As you know, just going to all these different spots and spending money. But now if I'm going to, if I can push back the Colombia trip, I have an opportunity to maybe do something else. So all right, that might definitely work.
Yeah, I'm definitely going November too, man. I'm gonna try to do Cartagena for like 2 days before I go to Medellin. So it's only like 50 or $60 fly from Cartagena to Medellin. So you guys just kind of put some notes down on that if you try to link up a few days before the 8th, maybe on the 6th. Hit Cartagena for a few days and fly over to Medellin. I think it's only like an hour flight from Cartagena to Medellin.
You just put something on my mind.
Oh yeah, definitely check on that before you book, because I want to see Cartagena and I want to experience that beach life. I can do that for 2 days, then shoot over to Medellin. You know what I mean? So I get a taste of both worlds over there. But November, man. November. So I'm just stacking my little chips up, getting ready for that. And
so what's the range out there? What's the range? What's the price range out there?
well, I mean it's similar, man. You can actually get some cheaper stuff over there.
No, it's not. Wasn't cheaper for me, but what I paid for was worth it though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends, man. If you're in the tourist area, it's gonna be high.
I wasn't in the tour. I was in El Poblado, but where I was living at, it was, I was in a house, so it was very residential where I was at.
See, like the El Centro area we was walking around in, it was a lot cheaper out that way. But the El Poblado areas, everything is a lot higher. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I went to a few brothels and it's for the low, like you know what I'm saying? Like low. I'm talking about some nice girls too. But I don't want to quote no prices on here or nothing like that. No. You know what I'm saying? We won't be talking like that on here, Yeah.
I'm trying to look for it on Google Flights right now to see what it looking like.
Last I checked, from here to Medellin was $450 for me.
Where you flying from?
New Orleans. I'm trying to get. No, it is just me, or do y'all try to get if you got like the layover? Do y'all try to get like a layover in another city, like for a certain amount of time, or do y'all just find the shortest layover and ride out?
Well, like I said, that's how I got that Globetrotter title. I try to get me a little layover in Miami. That's always the best play for me. 21-hour layover in Miami, go to Wet Willie's. You know what I mean? Maybe hit Cleveland, hit the Strip. By the time you do that, you hit the hotel, get your stuff. It'll be time for you to fly out again to go to whatever tropical city or country you're going to. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a play that I like to make. Always make sure I hit Miami for my layover. Atlanta too, if I do. I hit it.
All right. Hey, I want to address some of these questions. This guy he's asking about the Haitian women in Sosua. The Haitian women in Sosua, they all over.
I'm gonna get to that.
They all over Sosua. You can go to City Life. That's a Haitian club. But they all over. I mean, you're gonna find them. Don't worry about that. And this other guy saying, "What get you in trouble with traveling?" We already covered some things that get you in trouble. Basically, carrying a lot of money, trying to buy drugs,
not negotiating right with them hoes. That's what happens.
Yeah, basically negotiate everything, and just remember, it's nothing free in no country, man. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody offer you to carry a bag or whatever, just remember you gotta pay. So if you don't want to pay nothing, don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just stick by basic rules, man, and you'll stay out of trouble. Just keep yourself on a straight line, man. So, man, any other questions you got? you can email me. But we have touched the topic when we first started. We talked about things that can get you in trouble. So not having ID. I mean, just simple stuff. If y'all got any more questions, I know the guy was asking me about the Haitian girls, so I addressed that. But there's plenty of Haitian girls. Don't worry about that. They're gonna get it. You'll see them.
Oh no! Now I gotta go smoke now.
Now I want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one thing too I want to touch on, man. For you guys that thinking I can't have smoke down there, you can find it, man. My dumb ass tried to bring it with me. You almost got knocked with it, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. To anybody that's going down there right now, all you got to do is go right there on the corner of Casante and Santa Ana. The block before where Blue Ice is.
You're right. You're 100%.
Go right there on that corner. Cat a corner from that little red building. Put it this way. Somebody knows or knows somebody. You can find it right there.
What you said? I kind of missed y'all. Y'all was talking about something for free or something like that.
I'm just here. Like I said,
I was lucky, man. I was kind of lucky. I was telling Rich, man, I lucked up, and caught something, and I had a good time, man. Especially when I'm at the end of my trip. The budget's kind of looking low, Sometimes God sends you a gift. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, man, you I think you did a great job with the budget you had, bro. Because I seen cats go through half of that day one.
A free gift, man. Here and there. 2 nights in a row. Get that at that, bro. I'm not broke. I ain't even gonna hold you.
No, bro.
I hear you, brother. You gotta get it. You gotta get it how you can, bro. You know what I mean? If it's gonna come like that, take it. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't even gonna lie. I had my man Westy giving me $40 today, man. So I am over budget.
Since we're on the subject of women, I see your brother was asking about doing a threesome with Haitian broads. I'm gonna tell you right now, Drill. If you go to the house with more than 2 Haitian bros, you're gonna fuck around and get robbed. Do that shit with them Dominican hoes. Don't trust that shit with them fucking Haitians. I'm telling you now, the Haitians are better women, and and I'm gonna tell you something else about them Haitians. A lot of them hoes that's on Pedro Casate, they told you that they were Dominican or Haitian. You don't believe it? Wait till them police come up the street. You're gonna see all them bitches break up the street looking like your same boat. Bet.
Hey, yeah, man. Like you say, you gotta be careful doing the threesomes, man. Especially if you've been drinking a lot. Make sure you already got your money put up, because a lot of times, like if you doing a foursome, especially, like, oh man, if you doing a threesome, man, you might be messing with one girl, the other girl might. I gotta use the bathroom. She walking through your spot looking for something. So y'all gotta be careful with that, man. So
that's one thing I didn't do. I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't get the threesome popping. But I'm gonna leave that for next time, because that's gonna be my ambition to come back. You know what I mean? I just kept it basic. You know what I mean?
Had 3 of them just almost put me in jail, so I ain't worrying about no threesome. Fuck it.
No, listen, I had it's just a lot of work. It ain't as easy as niggas think. Niggas think, yeah, I can handle 2. That's just a lot of work, B. I just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, I mean that's something you might want to do that day 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I tell you what, I bet that threesome, whoever you choose in Colombia, I bet it'd be better than any 2 you would have chosen in Dominican Republic. I got money on that, because I saw some bros in Colombia. I couldn't do nothing but look at them. Them bitches were looking at me, smiling and shit. I couldn't even say words and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they talk about all that. They got the plastic and all that shit. I ain't seen none of that. You know what I'm saying? I saw a whole bunch of naturally fine, natural hair. You know, no hair hats, no bad attitudes. You know, and I wish I could have stayed another 4-5 days. You know, somehow lost my plane ticket because I was liking that motherfucker by the third day I got there. You know.
Well, one thing I will touch on as far as the women down here, like, you know, when I'm in the States, I'm used to boning broads, like putting it in. Over here, they try to bone you. Like, it's real. Yeah. Like, the aggression is real. Like, you got to slow them down. Like, chill, easy.
Like, where you staying at right now? Where y'all stay at? Jay.
I wasn't ready for that, though. I ain't going to lie. That shit threw me over.
Right.
Word.
Shit. You really won't get thrown over. Go to City Lights and dance with one of them hoes. Them will do some different shit up in there.
I just passed there. I just in the store, got some cigarettes. On a Sunday, it's still a little lit, but it ain't what the Saturdays and Fridays be. But me and my friends did classicals on Friday. Monumental, bro. Monumental.
Man.
Classical.
Word. When I was up there, there was a lot of Dominicans and Haitians was flexing, so I didn't go to classicals till it was dead on like I think that was like a Monday or Tuesday night. But when I went out, it was dead.
Got my little man set up.
So Jay, you over there smoking on the Dominican Newport?
Yeah, you already know. The little dollar, you know what I'm saying?
That's a
I'm at the garbage right now, bro. I'm smoking dollar packs of Newports all day, man.
Right.
Well, 100 pesos, $2, I guess. Word. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. My budget's so fucked up right now. I'll be lucky if I get to the airport one.
Hey man, I hope you done saved you $20 to get back to the airport, man.
I told you that's why I had to have my man set the rescue line. I ain't even touched that Western Union money. I'm gonna get it in the morning, man, when I'm on my way out of here. I ain't even gonna do it to myself. Word.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Shoot. But I'm glad you had a good time, bro. So I gotta tell people, man, hey, you never made the trip, man. At least go for the weekend, man. I mean, don't knock it before you go, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's facts, man. Brothers, if y'all listening, you ain't got that passport, get that passport, man. Get that passport.
So I'm about to end this live feed, man. So hey.
A lot of good things happen when you get that passport, fellas. Trust me on this. Get that.
They got dogs over there and everything. Y'all give y'all closing statements, man, as far as things that can get you in trouble and don't overspend it. Just touch on both of those, bro.
Set you a daily budget. You know, some of us be in the 50 to 60 range, some of us in the 80 to 90 range, and some of us just really balling to where it don't matter what the fuck we spend. We just go and enjoying ourselves. Have your daily budget, and the first thing you do for your budget is the money that you have to spend to get you from the airport to your place. That's the first amount of money you put to the side so you get your black ass back home.
So, don't be like me, man. Calling your man to come save you. Don't do it.
Now, for the overspending, like I said, all depends on what your wallet is. But, you know, if you go out there with a certain amount, you got to be able to know how to divide, babe. You know, that's all to it. But make sure you have your budget where you can have your daily spending, you know, because once you're in Osasua, what you doing? You buying food. So that's what? $4 at Isabel, $3 at Europa, and another coconut on the beach for 60 pesos. So that ain't nothing but about $8-9 a day. you gonna buy you some pussy. You ain't gotta go past $25. So you're looking at around about $33 to $35 right about now. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't really gotta spend that much on a daily basis while you out there. But for us, things that get you in trouble, when you go out there, you're trying to find you one of them things. Make sure you don't try to go home with more than 2 of them, because if something happened and one of them bitches holler police, you're in trouble if you ain't got the videotape rolling. You know. Now, make sure if you out there in Sasua, somebody's on their way to Sasua soon. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're looking for the weed, go right there on Pedro Casante and Santa Ana, right there on the same strip with Blue Ice. And staying right there by the motorbike niggas. It's a little light-skinned nigga named Gonzalez. He got the kush for 25. I'm telling you, man.
Got it, bro. Right up on me, right over there. That's how I got it.
So for the most part, you know, this is Dre. I'm out. You can see my channel. Subscribe to my channel, Dre Hart Drees TV. That's DREHART. Drees TV. Again, all I do is do beats and travel vlogs. Everything from here to Sewell to Medellin. This is Drees. Y'all have a good night, everybody.
Drees.
All right, Jay. Anything you want to, iterate on that? For getting in trouble.
That basically covered it all, man. Like, without y'all guys' help, man, I would have been, like really a fish out of water. But that extra input before I touched down really helped out. You know what I mean? I was able to, navigate through a lot of shit. But like my man said, though, too, it doesn't matter what you bring, you're going to wind up spending it anyway, though. That's all I will add, because you brought it out there to spend it. So it's going to be spent by the time you leave, more than likely anyway, no matter how you do it.
That's what's up. So one thing I want to say is, I addressed comments first. I heard somebody say something about Glasgow overrated. You're probably right. It is overrated. I mean, it's a good club to go to, especially if you've never been. It's definitely, it's usually I wait till after the Glasgow to pick up something. I go to the casino. That's when the price can go back down. I agree, it is overrated, but it is fun though. It's definitely fun. And another thing you guys could do is before you leave, you can Western Union yourself some money, and that, like you said, just Western Union yourself $50 to $100 emergency money. And if you get in a situation like Jay did, you can go and get that money from yourself. Basically, you just putting it in a Western Union line, and you just go down there and collect it. That's all you got to do. And that's your backup emergency money to get out of town. So you can do that, but fellas, just use common sense when you're traveling, man. Try not to be too flashy out here. And just be aware of your surroundings, man. And try not to. The number one thing gonna be, guys, too much alcohol and not knowing what they're doing. So that's gonna be like one of the number one things you gotta be careful of. So anyhow, I appreciate y'all participating. Sorry I started a little late, and we'll try to get back to it next week.
Just hit the kid up, bro. I'm ready to make that trip. All right.
All right. Peace out, man.
Peace out. All right.